My name is Gabriel Santos. I am a paleontologist and educator, and currently I'm the collections manager and outreach coordinator here at the ALF Museum of Paleontology. When I'm doing research, I really love to study the origins of marine mammals. I love looking at things like desmostyliums, these weird hippo-like animals that lived in the Pacific Ocean. I like looking at how things change through time. But now as a collections manager, what I do really is learn how to preserve fossils for future researchers. I help to organize them and get them cataloged in our special database, making sure fossils don't break down, anything I can do to preserve fossils for all time. And as an educator, I want to learn how people love to learn. So that really is what sparked my interest in learning about the world. Not gonna lie, I had tons of dinosaur toys too as a kid, and I love going to museums, so my parents would take me, but ever since I was very little, just learning about things and asking questions is really what got me to being a scientist. Growing up in my culture, you want to find a job that will support your family, and because I had an interest in science, and I actually really did love biology, people said you'd be a great doctor. So I went through high school and through my college thinking I'd be a doctor. I got a degree in biological sciences. I went and started all the stuff for pre-med, but I wasn't happy. I didn't like the way I was connected to that world. I was not getting that thing where I was able to ask questions and finding stories and also telling stories. I love telling stories. And in that field, it just wasn't right for me. And so since I was so unhappy, I kind of quit that. And one day, my parents took me to New York for my birthday. And I got there and I toured the whole museum. I was just fascinated seeing all these fossils again and just finding this thing that was like missing. I was like, this is what I want to do. I want to work in a museum and be able to tell these stories and help people have that kind of moment. And so I came back home. Within a week, I was volunteering at another paleontological collection. And then that's what started it. I eventually went to grad school, got a degree in geology and paleontology, and then started working here at the ALF Museum. What I've always loved is finding connections in different things, where science inspired something or where you may not realize science exists in a way. And so, like I said, I loved Star Wars growing up, and Star Wars helped inspire a lot of my love of science. So now as a science communicator, what I've done is taken all those weird interests and everything I've done and finding a way to connect science to pop culture and these really cool science narratives that exist and hidden in like science fiction or fantasy movies. Every fossil's worth 1,000 stories, like I say, and every time you see a new fossil, there's so many things you can share. And when I learn something new in paleontology, which is every day, I have this big smile when I learn more about the world, and I love to help people smile too when they learn about something new that they never knew about and connect to their world in a way that they never did. So any kind of story I can tell, anything I can share and help people learn about something, that's what I love to do.
Want to learn more about our national parks? Then hit that subscribe button, friend. Stay up to date and catch bonus features by following us on Instagram @OutScider.